knowledge, then they smile up in my face and speak to me in private. I stayed solid through it all, got the fuck up off my ass every time I took a fall. Niggas doubting even my dogs, my bitch left, and I went to California and bought. Carried my clothes back, made some dough back, last thing I'm worried about getting.
Like I said, I want to pivot to your filmmaking, but before we do, tell us about Film Mob. What was Film Mob? You Chop Mosley now, but you started as Film Mob.
So Film Mob was, that was like a group of shooters, man. It was about 5 or 6 of us. And the whole idea was that it was really just, I think at the time that we started that, it was probably like 4 people that shot videos. So as a business major, I was like, I'm gonna get the hottest people filming and we gonna corner the market.
Conglomerate.
Yeah, and it's like, it was a period of time where that Film Mob stamp was on every video in the city. And I'm not even mad, I'm from 2016 to maybe like 2018. Yeah, it was like a 2-year run. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then, you know, things happened and we kind of all started doing our own thing. But shout out to them, they still
doing their thing. Yeah, so everybody's still pocketing.
Yeah, well, rest in peace to our brother Reg, he passed away. That he was actually the one that kind of like got lights jump started again.
Wow.
Yeah, he would start shooting for lights. Yeah, that was like, I want to say like 3-4 years ago. Yeah, and he lost his life. But rest in peace to Reg.
Rest in peace. You know, I think it's cool that you went to school for business administration, but you wanted to be a sports agent, and then you wound up doing some work with DeAndre Swift.
Yes, my brother. Yeah.
How did that happen? I think that was so dope.
It's crazy because he DM'd me.
He DM'd you?
Yeah, he's like, yo, can you come, shoot my game?
So you just seen what do you think he just seen your content?
Yeah, probably, at that
Explore page, Mosley.
And then, when he DM'd me, I was like, yeah, for sure. I came out, I shot, bro, I think the first game I shot, bro had like 400 yards, 6 touchdowns. I'm talking the first out the gate. I'm like, yeah. And after that, we just formed a bond and a friendship, man, and that's my brother, man.
So how was it being like, that's when they won a chip and all that too, right?
Yeah, high school, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all still cool now?
Yeah.
Have you got other sports opportunities from that?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't really I only work with him in sports. Like I kind of don't even when he called me, I knock some stuff out, but I kind of don't focus on that. That's why I said my friend Ada, he was doing that, but my focus is movies right now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So before we shot this episode, we were having a talk off a camera, and I was talking about how I am into independent music, but not with independent film. He had to check me like, bro, you guys support independence as well. But it's just the ignorance of me seeing it, and I'm just used to the $1 million budget movies. But when I watch something on his phone, it's like, no, it's still clean, and it's still good. The acting is good. I like the Philly soundtrack, the views. It's still great. So I got to get into storylines. So I'm gonna do my due diligence, do better with that. But tell us what you think about why it's so hard to break through independent films and where it's going right now.
So many people think like you. You know what I mean? They think there's no value there, but the people that y'all going to pay y'all money to go see in the movies, they started where we started too. You know what I'm saying? So why not support it early on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about it like this. We wouldn't even need the studios if we got the support that we should get, you know what I mean, early on. But I think it's changing. I think this upcoming next stretch is about to be the golden age of independent film.
Yeah. Why you say that? Add on to that. Why you say that? That's a heavy statement.
Because before we never had outlets. We never had outlets to put our work at for people to see it. Now you could put it on your YouTube. You got Tubi. You got I think Peacock even take independent films now. And then just in the palm of your hand, your computer, your TV, you could watch it. You can watch people's stuff. So it's way more of an outlet to get your work out there. I think the biggest thing for us now is learning the marketing side so we can actually get it in front of more people. But once you as an independent film company learns how to market without having to spend, studio spend, or whatever they spend on a movie, they spend in marketing too. So if they budget $50 million for the movie, they spent $50 million for marketing too. You know what I mean? So we got to find a way for us to market without having to spend, or say we spend $50,000, we barely had 50,000 to shoot the movie, but we ain't gonna have another 50 to market. But once we found out a way to actually market the films that don't cost 50 grand,
Yeah.
you're gonna see it explode.
That's heavy. I thought it was so cool. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen Boone and I seen Black De Niro have their own movie in a movie theater, like to
cool,
me that
man.
was like, what the heck?
That was like that for me too. Like,
So it happened to you before?
nah, just like me seeing them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I was just getting into it. It kind of like, well, shout out to Black De Niro, shout out to Boone too. They the guys. But like, they motivated me to get something done. You know what I mean? And I did have a movie premiere. My first movie premiere was for a series called All I'm Worth. We sold out 2 shows in like a 200-seat theater. And that's when I was like, wow, like.
Goodness.
And then I did it again, probably like 2 years later, I did it again for my series called Trap, which blew up on YouTube, got millions of views on YouTube. But I think that kind of like stamped me as like, yeah, you're going the right way. You know what I'm saying? It kind of kept me in a direction where it's like, I was in between music videos, which y'all know me for, to transition into film. And I think that's where I found my niche.
Yeah, I see you, because I see you with my guy, Kel's Cloud Vision.
Cloud, yeah,
that's my
Cloud,
boy,
that's my partner.
So I seen him, like, I'll be seeing him in London, California, big camera, sweating all over. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm with Chop. Like, what y'all doing? Got the van. Like, and I'm like, this is serious. So, like, tell us about the evolution of that and how that come about, and like, it's just like a hard game.
Me and Cloud always been like cool, and then I think we really bonded when we went to like 3 years ago, 4 years, it was like 3 or 4 years ago. We went to Atlanta, bro, and it was like hell. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I was supposed to get like this $225,000 budget movie, right? So me and him, I hired him as my AD because
What's the AD? Assistant director.
So when I hired him, we flew down there, and from the rip, it was all messed up. The producer didn't come to set. Nobody answering the phone, and it's just me, Cloud, my manager Chico, and Wavy. And I think through the struggle of, we basically got half of a movie shot with no money in Atlanta. And then me and him bonded, I think, the most out of that. And then when he came home, he was like, yo, I want a DP. Because he always was into lighting. He did gaffing for a while. And then once I was like, all right, let's rock. And then so he started being my DP on every project.
He's everywhere.
You know what DP is?
No, I was trying to get in my head. I was trying to be 2 in a row. I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't.
Try it.
DP, something project.
No, director of photography.
Director of photography.
Yeah, so that he's the one that's actually on the camera and shaping the light.
Okay.
He tell the gaffers what to do, he sets up the camera movements, where he want the camera at, and all that stuff. So all the shots that you see is from me, telling him my vision, and him add my vision to what he already have in his head, and he kind of like, operate the camera so I can focus on talent.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
So Fresh had boxed you into a videographer just shooting on YouTube, not realizing that you big time. Got movies
I ain't big time,
on Prime,
man.
got movies on Tubi, movies anywhere else?
Fox Soul.
Tell me Chop Mosley Dreamcast.
My Dreamcast. How much money we got?
You Chop Mosley, man. You got $100 million budget, man.
100 million?
Yeah, man.
Give me Will. Will number one for
that's
sure.
That's heavy.
Give me Denzel. Give me Jamie. I don't know, that might be like 75 million right there. Hold on, I gotta slow down. Yeah, they like 25 apiece.
That's a good movie.
Then we gonna spend the other 25 on the movie. You know what I mean?
Do you write your own movies? Do you have somebody?
I do a little bit of both. So like I'll direct other people's movie, but as a director, you kind of still gotta go through the script and change things and add things to make the script actually come to life visually. But yeah, I do write my own. Me and my partner Chelsea Scruggs. We've been, and Shamir Womack. We kind of just like, I either come up with an idea or they come up with an idea, they get started on it, or I write something by myself, send it to them, they fix it. We haven't had an opportunity to really like sit down in a room to actually do a writer's room together, but I know when we do, it's gonna be magic. But yeah, I'm a writer as well, yeah.
So we know that, we heard about Chop Mosley Youth and him becoming a videographer and director and a filmmaker, but let's keep it real. It struggles in life. It don't just, it look good on the gram, the name is cool, but I've seen you take hiatuses. I've seen you take breaks. I seen your growth, your humbleness. Talk to me about mindfulness. Talk to me about health. Talk to me about overcoming.
Yeah, I want to say like probably like 3-4 years ago I was suffering with depression, and I kind of like I was going through a lot. I lost out on a big investment in Baltimore. I lost a lot of money, and then I went through a divorce, and I was just like, why everything I was in a car accident. I almost ain't make it. Yeah, I was in a car accident, totaled my car, and then at that point I was just in a house not doing.
With divorce. So you
lost
that house, that's the family, then lost money on investment and a car accident.
All back to back. Yep, they all happened in order. And then I was just sitting in it, and I was just like, I was playing a game. I was not coming out the house. I was losing more money, you know what I mean? And one day I kind of just like, I gotta do better for myself. I gotta do better for my daughters. They deserve better, you know what I mean? And I got into the gym. Yeah, I got in the gym heavy, and it was like maybe like 2 years ago I started dabbling with it, and then like this last year I kind of like go 6 days a week. I go for therapy reasons for myself. It's my therapy, you know what I mean? But I don't miss it.
Tell our audience why do you think people should go to the gym more and work on their mind state more for people that think they need to do it?
The obvious reason is physical health. You know what I'm saying? You want to look good, feel good. But
we're talking about mental here.
Yeah, but mentally, it kind of give you mental clarity on life too. That they say your brain is like the most functional when it's pushed to push during the gym. Endorphins or something released in your body, and you just kind of just everything just be clear, bro. Like all your thoughts slow down. For me, my thoughts slow down. I can kind of think, and I get out a lot of stress and anger. I just, I work hard. I push myself in the gym so I can kind of release that. Because you need somewhere to release. If you think about it, life is stressful, bro. Like we go through a lot of stuff. Like everybody fighting their own little battles, and I think that the people that don't release, you could, especially for me, I could just look at them and tell them they're going through stuff. I'm a real loving person, so I give people hugs all the time, daps, all that. I sit there and talk to strangers because I know, what they probably going through. I can relate because I went through it or I'm going through stuff. You know what I mean? So I think that it's a great outlet for you mentally, bro. And I think that if you don't work out, don't be intimidated to not go work out because you're not knowledgeable. Everybody in the gym is friendly, bro. Like you can walk up to the most random person, they're gonna help you.
Okay.
And it's get over that fear of not knowing what to do and just go. And you don't even need a gym partner. The best way to start is to start by yourself. When you start by yourself, you build consistency, and you just
and confidence.
Not even confidence, just you just getting, you breaking a cycle of you being lackadaisical or lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the main reason people don't want it. They lazy, bro. And I think that once you start going by yourself, you're holding yourself accountable. So you go on everything, it become a habit. And then I just get up and go. I don't even think about it. Yeah, I just go. My body makes me do it.
I think I also think humility comes from your travels. So tell us about the importance of traveling.
Seeing different walks of life.
Yes.
Yeah, and just man, I've been all over, bro.
Talk about that. We need to see.
I filmed in. I was just talking to somebody the other day. They was like, "Yo, how many states you think you've been to, as far as in general?" I was like, "Man, listen, I probably been in out of probably 35, 36 different cities." Yeah,
states in America.
Yeah,
that's crazy. From film or just both. Film and natural travel.
Yeah, both. So I've been over. I traveled a lot. I've been a lot of places, bro. And like I said, I'm a people's person. So people don't think I'm a people person because I'm kind of reserved.
Yeah,
But I'm real. I'll talk to anybody, bro. I sit and talk for hours. You know what I mean? I'm a people's person. I just don't come off that way.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't just just walk around yeah, how you doing? But if the vibe right, I'll talk to whoever. You know what I mean?
How do you get film people for your films? I know music videos, people call your time fresh. I mean,
as far as clients or getting people to be in the movies, which one?
Both.
Clients kind of reach out to you, especially if they see your work and stuff like that. But I think my gift as a filmmaker is that I can spot talent. I'm I'm exceptional at that. Like I excel. Like I don't cast people to tell them what to do. I cast people because I seen something in you that I know you could do what I need you to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, even this guy named Julian Horton, right? So remember the movie I was telling you about? Me and Kels went down to Atlanta to do?
Yes.
So we casted this guy. Oh no, first we cast Dave East. He backed out. So everybody was panicking. I was like, all right, let's just figure it out. So I got an audition from Leslie Green. That's my auntie down in Atlanta. Shout out to Leslie. She sent me 5 or 6 different auditions, and Julian was in there. So I sent it to them like, yo, he the one. And nobody believed me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. In a year, this dude gonna be a star. Now he a lead on Beauty and the Black one, Tyler Perry new show. That's on Netflix. That's #1 in the world. And I seen it before everybody. And I told them, and we didn't get the film done because they didn't think he was the right person. And I just shout out to Francisco Joseph too. Stretch. I think Stretch is one of the best actors in the world. He doesn't get his opportunity yet. That's my brother too. But I just know talent, bro. And I think that's my gift. I can kind of I like to I want to break artists. I don't want to just go get Will or Denzel. I want to break somebody. Just like you could say Ryan broke Michael B. because he kind of gave him that Oscar role. Okay, yeah. In Fruitvale. But I want to be that same way.
So you think that like the videographer game for you is coming to an end slowly but surely, as far as music?
I mean, I'm always gonna have a little love for it, so I might always want to scratch my itch. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm never gonna just go cold turkey from it. I might be doing less of it, but like certain people call me, I'm gonna come out. Yeah. But you. This is like, every day. Nah, I don't see me doing.
Yeah, I see as me being like in the streets as a curator and a manager. I see like a lot of videographers are going towards film because a lot of music videographers aren't getting paid right to do it, and it's dying off because of the iPhone game now.
Yeah, that's it's a content-driven world now. Like, so a lot of the artists feel as though they don't need official videos, and they can use their phone and not pay us. We charge, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So like, I get it, but you like as an artist, you still need videographers, bro. Like the ones that's popular and the ones that's, you see on Instagram winning, they have an in-house person that they taking care of. That's why you don't hear nothing. That's why they always get their work on time. That's why they always got content to post. They taking care of that person. A lot of these people be out here wanting everybody to do everything for free when they won't do nothing free for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, you won't do nothing for free, so why would I gotta do something for free? Yeah. You know?
Definitely in Philly too.
It's a rough market, bro, and it's like, I know I'm not cheap, so like, to answer your question, it's hard for me to go to videography because I'm not gonna charge somebody what I'm gonna charge them for a music video to do some content. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, it's kind of like a slippery slope with that. That's why I kind of like don't do as much. And if I work with the band camp, which is Bam. That's my guy. That's my youngins. So like them, they can call me whatever they want. They gonna get. You know what I mean? Because I believe in them, one, and I love their music, and I love them as people. You know what I'm saying? They family. Like anybody that's with Bam, that's family. You know what I mean? Real shit. Like Bam called me anything he want.
I forgot. Bam, PNB, the connection. You've been with Bam.
Bam been locked in for years. Damn. Bam and Bob, bro, they can call me whatever they need, bro. If I could do it, I'm going to do it. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as the music game, if it ain't 9 times out of 10, if it's certain people call me, like Jones called me, I'm gonna come out. It is Chris called me, I'm gonna come out. C called me, I'm gonna come out. But it's like, for me, I'm at the point where I gotta like the music too. I can't just be like.
You built yourself where you could pick and choose now.
Yeah.
So you like I keep saying that Chop Mosley, that's like that's a household name. It's a brand name.
I'm the person, so it's hard for me to grasp it. But like for people outside looking in,
the streets,
I appreciate you for even like
Yeah, Chop. Everybody know. So a lot of things attract to you because the name you built.
Yeah.
How do you go after what you want though? You get what I'm trying to ask you? When things just come and you don't gotta have that work ethic. All right, I'm gonna get these.
Nah, I learned that when I was in my depression stage, bro. Like, my demand went down because other people, the game moved on from me. You know what I mean? At that time, I'm gonna say like, you start seeing Wavy Basquiat, Visual by Luke, ETS. You know, I'm a fan of these guys too. I know them as well, but I'm a fan of them guys. And you know, the game started shifting. It went from, you know, my wave to now we are in their wave. But it's kind of good to sit back and just know I'm a pioneer in it. You know what I mean?
Definitely a pioneer. Definitely Mount Rushmore. No, for sure.
That. So, but to answer your question, yeah, I wasn't hungry then. That's the game passed me by when I was going through my, you know, my rough patch. But like, I found a new love for film, so I didn't really care as much. You know? Because
how I seen it was like Sony Digital was rolling like last year, crazy. Yeah. Sunny Digital, is that his name? Sunny.
Who?
His name Digital, something like he just shoot a lot of Amir Ali one-shotters, something Digital. All right, whatever. He was popping, and then it was K Davis.
Yeah, K Davis. Yeah, he got his run.
Rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Chop, like that's to me who I think of. So that's why I want to have this interview so I can see where my man's going. My man's going from videographer to music to film.
Manager. Went from a manager.
Went from your manager. Yes, manager to videographer to film director. So he's evolving. So he's not getting Hollywood or nothing. He's just evolving his craft. Because people think it's hard to get in touch with you and be around you.
No,
but you really are.
I promise I'm way like nicer than but people project me to be. I don't even think it's me. I think it's more so what the stigma around.
Yeah. And it's intimidated by your platform. When you see,
I mean, there ain't no reason to be though, bro. Like I ain't never really shun nobody away or nothing like that.
Yeah, your name is good.
Yeah. I ain't never burned nobody for no work. You know what I mean? Everybody get the video.
And get it done smooth. Yeah. Tell us your goals that you got, that you know coming or that you want to accomplish.
Bro, they changed so much. Like,
give me 2 short term and 2 long term.
I'm gonna give you a few, but it'd be hard because like every day I wake up, I be coming up with new ideas and new things. But like, I think the first thing for me is to I want a film studio, and I want it. My vision is to have it. You know where the Riding Down Boulevard, and then Logan, they got all that open land.
Not really. South Philly guy.
Yeah, but like, yeah, you're right, my fault. So like, when you ride now, it's like this open lot where all these houses used to be, but they knocked them down and stuff like that. But I think it's water under there. But my vision was to build a film studio right there, bro. Like a soundstage studio. Like, that's my vision as far as like super long term, but like in the immediate future. Just putting out more movies.
Okay.
I want to start a clothing line that's kind of like geared towards like athletic streetwear in the gym.
Oh, that's heavy.
Called Mob Fit.
Don't tell them what it's called.
Somebody, I gotta tell them somebody try to take it. Mob Fit, y'all heard it here.
Say your fit is like my fit.
Mob.
Okay.
Yeah, Mob. Yeah, Mob Fit. Yeah,
still yours.
And I want to do I'm about to start doing podcasts as well.
Were you gonna be like interviewing people?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. More so like artists and actors, DPs, like film people, but music artists as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Chopping It Up.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I got a few things I'm working on, bro. So
I think Chopping It Up is great because for real, who you know a lot of people. You've been in a lot of stuff.
And I'm not gonna have it as a studio. I'm gonna go to their element. Everybody I go to, I'm gonna go to their element.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah. And the stories like I did want to draw with the like all these celebrities have been around, but I know it's about you. I ain't gonna get you telling about them, but I think
they'll see that as the podcast.
Yeah, so that's fire. Yeah. Chopping It Up with Chop Mosley.
Yeah.
I love that, and we definitely need to film school in the building in Philadelphia. I like that. I like that goal. He's on Prime, Tubi, Fox Soul, and soon come Peacock. You know what I mean? Inshallah, everything get right for that.
Inshallah.
And yeah, brother, I'm very proud of you. I respect you. I've been doing this since 2010. When I first made it Miss P, then I had Lil Rob, then I had Young Sick. I've been seeing you since 2010.
Yeah, shout out to Sick, that's my guy.
Yeah, man. Sick love you, man. He spent this check on you with the work for you. But I just commend people. Like we're at the Live to Be Legendary podcast, and he is a legend, not just because he shoot videos. A lot of people shoot videos. It's no, because how he does it, the quality and longevity of how he's been in this game. It's hard to stick to your guns when life is lifing, when you're going through divorces, car crashes, losses, and just the Philly mentality of these dudes here. Like they had you quitting and running.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give a message to the artists. This the camera?
Yeah.
Man, take care of your videographers, man. They the ones that make you look good. Y'all, you worry about buying drip and not. No, make sure your videographer got a retainer. Pay him like a lawyer. You know how you pay your lawyer? Your videographer should be getting paid the same way.
Damn. Before we get out of here, man, tell them what Live to Be Legendary means to you.
Man, we all striving, bro. We all striving. Just not, don't be complacent. Them voices in your head, them goals, them visions, keep chasing them. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, when you look back, you're gonna be legendary.
Woo! Any last words, Chop?
Nah, man. I'm a man of less words as possible.
All right, man. Well, that's a wrap, man. I'm just chopping it up with Chop Mosley.
My brother.
Peace.
Live to Be Legendary is proudly sponsored by Philly Real Estate Services and Solutions. Are you a Philadelphia landlord in need of expert landlord-tenant services? Look no further. Philly Real Estate Services and Solutions is here to represent you in landlord-tenant court, ensuring a smooth and hassle-free experience. Give them a call at 610-235-7998. Again, the number is 610-235-7998.